Hello. This is a different look, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, a little different from what we're normally dealing with, I guess I should say. Please let me know if you can hear me all right over there. I am trying to get everything set up on my computer. I have another screen right in this area so I can see everybody. I'm going to hit refresh. My mouse is being a little difficult right now. So let me just go ahead and get onto that screen, hit refresh. Please let me know if you can hear me because I am trying something a little different. I do have my ears on today, which makes no sense, but I'm using it as a mic. So awesome. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Um, Thank you. So we're doing something a little different today, as you can see. Let me see. My window is a little off of the page, so I'm just gonna move it over so I can see everybody's comments really quick. There it goes. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome to my mess. um, Normally we're going to be doing, normally Saturdays is a plan with me, but as you can see, there is a mess everywhere. I have a monitor right here. I have all of these B grade stickers right here. I have a mess. I have a mess. And I have a mess. I'm a mess. This is a mess. Do you see where we're going with this? This is a mess. And I cannot open my planner, pretend like everything is okay, and decorate a spread with you because this is what we're working with. So today we're going to do something just a little bit different. I am going to, don't mind the creaking. This is, I have like a snake not a snake tripod, it's like a snake monopod that you all are on. And I am going to clean this mess up, get myself organized, maybe finish some orders on screen with you because I have like, technically it says 15. I have 15 orders left to complete plus one on Etsy. So 16 orders altogether. Um, Out of the 16 orders, there's 6 people that I owe orders to. So these are multiple orders. These are very large orders, and these are, yeah. I have my AC on, so that's also a little bit of chaos right now. I have a printer missing a whole side of its printer right now because this one just got repaired. So we're just going to like clean up. You all can go ahead and grab your planners, pull out your stickers. I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff that's on my table. Um, just a little preview of some stuff. I mean, some stuff you probably already saw on social media, some things that you haven't seen yet, but let's just hang out today for like an hour. Let's see how far I get with cleaning this up, and we'll chit chat along the way. If anybody wants to do a Q&A or ask me anything, go ahead and drop that in the comments below. I think I'm below today or right there, depending on your screen. Here, there, somewhere, anywhere. But I just need to clean this up and get my mind straight. And I hope you all can like just join me with that while I do that. Sound good? All right, let's go. Okay, so while we're getting ourselves all together, I know this is not a normal thing for me to do. This is not normal. We're usually planning on my pink little table over there that I just moved, but over the past 2 weeks, it's been crazy. I'm not gonna lie. um, I honestly racked in, I'm gonna go check it right now. The amount of items sold since April 24th to April 7th, let's apply it. Let's see what it's at. Was, it doesn't even show me my complete total numbers. Was getting there, getting there. items ordered. Clicking on it, it's going a little slow right now, so I'm so sorry. It's going a little slow. The items in total was 1,053 items, which leads us to the mess of stickers all the way down there. After I finished cutting and my trash can was full, I was just throwing the papers, the sides of it, registration marks, everything. I was just throwing it in the corner because what I like to do is I like to use the extra pieces right there as test stickers, also as strips to make sure that each page peels properly, like so. And then I could use these as samplers. Well, not really samplers, but I could use them for my own use. So it's like I don't like to waste. And then I have another strip down here. So this just makes sure that I can peel off your sticker sheets properly so I can make sure that the rest of the kits that you guys get is cut properly. So this is like my little stack of them. I have stacks from my Alice one right there. Like they're all over the place. So we're gonna clean that up real quick. Um, Join me on the floor for a quick second. Um, I Yesterday was trash day and I took out the trash and I didn't put it in a trash bag in here, but it's okay. It's only paper in here, so I'm just gonna throw all the paper in here and join me on the floor for a little bit. I won't be able to see my comments at all, but it's all good. Once I'm done trashing all the paper, we can have a little preview of what's on my desk and we can clean up the desk. But that stuff down there is just, yeah. So here we are. Here's that mess. I am so sorry for all of that if that gave you motion sickness or whatnot. Also, I got another order of Armand labels, sticker paper, that's on the floor right here that needs to go up. And you know what? Give me like 2 seconds. Look at this mess. Enjoy this mess for me for a second. See if you can find like any hidden things or whatnot. I need to get a step stool because I collect my clamshells from all my empty sticker papers, and these need to go up on the shelf. So let me just take you with me up there. Actually, how's my leg? Hi, leg. We're going to. Let me just turn you around really quick. I just need to move this thing over. I'm going to turn you around so you can see the amount right up there of all of those clamshells. All those clamshells are all of the sticker paper that I used since the beginning of this year. Isn't that a cool little way to like remember the year and keep track of everything? Because that's to me is that's my way of doing it. There you go, peekaboo. You can see my Loungefly backpacks and stuff. But I'm gonna leave you right there really quick. I'm gonna go get a step stool, put that up, and then I'll be right back. So go ahead and talk in the comments while I do that really quick. You guys can probably still hear me because you're connected to my ears. So as I am running into my kitchen to get my step stool, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. You all have a very productive week, and you have a very productive week coming up as well. It's going to be a great week. I love May. May is great. We just got into the high temps. Yesterday was actually our first day, almost hitting 100. Vegas did hit 100, but we, boo, we hit 98 here. Even though our thing said that it was only like 96, it was 98. My car said it was 98. We're gonna use 98. It was hot out there. So here we are. There's a stack. There's a clamshell stack. Me getting down my little ladder thing here. And why do I have this flying around? I don't know. We don't need it no more. We don't need it no more. Okay, so everybody just pan with me over to my mess as I pick this stuff up. This is just ridiculous. I do not, I can't stand this. I do not know how this happened. There is things in this room that needs to be cleared out, which, you know what? I'm human. This happens. Packing orders, I got carried away with it. Oh, look, here's a bag. I'm going to use this as a trash bag. Because you all know how I like to reuse things. Even if there's holes in the bottom of this, it's only paper. I don't eat in this room. I rarely do. If I do, it's like a piece of candy because my throat is dry or something. But I don't eat in this room, so I don't need to worry about like things leaking out of here because it's just literally craft stuff and stuff. This is a box that I'm saving for some reason. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's my box for this thing actually that I needed to save. So throwing that in there. We have another bag which we're going to use for trash. I'm going to put this at the bottom of this trash can for later. I usually have a roll in here, but I ran out, so there's that. All of these strips. I have a plug right here that's connected to those lights there. And yes, so how's everybody's day doing? How was everyone's day? I have my planner and stuff here on the ground, which shouldn't be on the ground. I'm gonna put it up here right next to my paper cutter. This is like a big paper chomper. I love her. All this here that just needs to go. This is all extra stuff. All I don't need any more strips of all of this. This is just mangled, jangled mess. These are the containers that I used. Got some dust in there to pack everybody's orders. So what I do is everybody gets a little basket and their freebies or whatnot goes in there, their packing labels and whatnot. This person won a pen, one of the pens, from last week's, the week before's live. I do apologize that I wasn't live last week. I had a situation and we ended up stuck in Vegas all day, which was only supposed to take an hour or so, but we ended up stuck there basically all day. I have some mail here. We have our nursery stuff and all that, so we're just gonna put this here in this box. I have this box here that needs to be like shredded stuff. Another box. This is my magnetic bookmarks that I've been working on. So that's gonna go up on my table. I have this whole thing of, oh look, another clamshell. I have a whole thing of ink right here that actually needs to go. These are, I got a printer a while back, and the lady gave me all these inks, but I don't use generic inks. Unless if somebody wants these, I'll sell it to you for what the lady sold them to me for. There's like there's like 3 blacks, 2 of each color, but I just can't use these because I don't know if they color match with the ink that the Epson ink that I actually do use. But I have all of this, and there's a whole box of this. I don't know, there's a difference. There's a T in front of this one. There's no T in front of some of these. But if someone has 502 ink that's interested in these, I'll charge you shipping. I just need to get rid of them, and they're just filling up my space. So, yeah, if anybody wants it, just let me know. Send me a message or something, and I'll just charge you shipping to get rid of this because I don't want to trash this. This is like supplies somebody can use, you know. It is taking up space in my room and making a mess. So, I'm just gonna put it in one of the baskets here. I have all this mess from like, this is sticker paper that are B grade that still need to be cut though, and they're just like there's lines on them and there's like print head issues or like speckles of ink on them. So this is all just right there. And when I finish all my orders, I'm going to cut them and then be done with them. We have some stuff here that need to be finished with cutting. So that's going to be up there. Those are like part of orders. Put that here. My sweatshirt from earlier needs to go on the side so I know how to know I have to go put that in the wash. Actually, my stuff that also needs to be shredded. I have all these small little baskets here of like random knickknacks that I have to sort through, which I can get through eventually. But for now, I just need to clean up that paper mess because it was like moving outwards into the walkway, and I can't do that. I need to have a walkway. So there's that. This is my light. One of my lights from my is dead. For my craft fairs, going right over there. This is that ink. I'm gonna go up here. You guys can have a nice look at my legs for a second. Right there. Another clamshell. Ain't that great? Put that clamshell up. Join me up here, everybody, while I clean. Thank you for joining me. If you're still here with me, I really appreciate you. I just totally ripped the thing off of its monopod. So let me just squeeze that back in. Ooh, I hope this doesn't capture as a thumbnail because that is not a pleasant view. I'm sorry, people. We are squeezing that back in. Yes, there's my old banner. Isn't that cute? When I focus more on like keychains and planner charms. Okay, we're gonna put one more up there. Okay, so now I can see really quick. Okay, so the ink is actually for some of the Epsom Eco tanks, the 502 ink and whatnot. It's for the Eco tanks. Normally it's like um normally it's like $50 or so, $60 for like the regular ink. I can't do that generic stuff though. Here we go. Hi. Oh, thanks. Check this out. So that was Gavin. He just like dropped this off. But black poly mailers at Walmart, 25 for like $5. Isn't that awesome? Trying to put this actually over here. These are just a little bigger than my blue ones that I have normally, but I had to choose between black or white. And I don't like sending white because it gets like in the mail, it gets all gross and everything. So at least black, you can't see it. Here's my tie. Here's another thing going up there. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 at 250 sheets each. Thank you all for keeping me busy this year. Okay, step still going back. And me back on the table. I am going to screw this in so you don't come flying off the table again. That was not cool. I do have a printer down there as well. So that's like part of the mess over there is like a printer and stuff. Ooh, I just totally gave you guys my address. Huh. Hope you guys can't see that. I'll edit that out later. Yeah. Okay. Everything else I can sort and put away nicely later, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I have 2 working printers right here. I have a printer that's sitting right now, printer on the ground, some other things. But what I have to do is move this over. I usually keep, I usually keep 500 sheets on hand in my drawer, and the rest I stack behind me. There we go, 500 sheets in there. I got another bit and everything. Putting it on this table because it's gonna stack underneath. Box. She moves. Thank you, everybody. This is really helping my mentality right now. um, yes. So, is everybody doing their planning thing? Is everybody working on their planners right now? Because that just like made me feel so much better. I know it still looks like a mess, like right there. This is all right there. This is all paper stuff that needs to be sorted. So we'll get to that later. I don't need to be flashing you all my bills and expenses for the shop and stuff. So we'll just keep it like that. There we go. There we go. Well, we have some like faces popping in and popping out too, so that's just great. That's awesome. Alrighty. Why is it like kind of humid in here? It's kind of humid in here. Might be because I'm moving around. But anyways, okay, coffee guys. We are going to save that. I have an extra planner here. I'm gonna have to put away. Let me just move. I ended up not using this planner. Um, Myra, I love you. I love you so much, but I couldn't. I ended up just writing on paper because I couldn't do this. This is just sometimes that happens. I did write on this side all the things that I need to get done and stuff, but like the to do and the pipeline, I did write in here. It's kind of hard to see, but I couldn't get myself to write more all over the place. Maybe I'll fill it up after I'm done doing all these orders, but as of right now, I need to just put it on the side. It's stressing me out. And it's okay. It's okay if it gets like too overwhelming. It is okay. Am I overwhelming? Yeah, probably. Everybody take a sip of your drink. I have ice, water, probably anxious. I think there's pina colada in here. The flavor mix now, not like the alcoholic beverage. I don't drink. There. Everybody hydrated? Perfect. Okay. So then I have the actual 502 ink to go in the drawer right down here. You should probably fill some ink. No, we're gonna fill ink later. Because I have some like half filled bottles down there. More ink that I need to empty out first, and I'm gonna get fixated on that. So we're just gonna leave that there. Right on. A pair of toe socks. Let me go over there. I wore them from the bedroom to here and then took them off. I just couldn't. It was overstimulating me. It was just like, nope, that didn't work out. Okay, I have my stack of paper here. It's gonna go down here. This over here is like paper that didn't print properly and stuff. So I use it as like to test my like print heads and stuff like that. So I leave that right there. Just fine. Perfectly fine. Let's stay in here. Alrighty. Kim, do you want the ink? Do you use 502? Would you use some of that generic stuff? Let me know. 502 ink. I don't know. I can't color match it, so see if you could use it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't wanna like I don't know. No pressure. If it's not your thing, then it's fine. Not your thing. Alrighty, so let's get into it. I have a few cowgirl, pink cowgirl kits left. over. That is gonna go in a few orders. Oh, see, same. I only use the Eco Tank. I don't know how the colors would match or what. Uh, yeah, yeah. See, I get it. I void my warranty, as you can see. Hubby, let's go this way. Hubby fixes my printers whenever there's an issue with them. I have like 14 to 20,000 prints on each of my printers, so warranty voided a very long time. But I can't put like generic ink into my printers. I am just paranoid of like if it doesn't match or if like it clogs or something. But Cowgirl kits, I don't know if I showed you all these before. These are the ones from the Planner Boss Collective sale. Do you want the ink? Like it's fine. You don't. I don't want to like possibly maybe ruin. Don't sue me if your ink thing doesn't go right. These in the next release, these are gonna come up at the ending when you check out of your when you go to the checkout screen. You have the option to get these. These are backwards. It says his release day on it with the Charming Dreams logo, and this one has Charming Dreams logo on it. These right here, they're gonna be as pop-ups. These are gonna be free. These are gonna be free. So whenever you place an order, if you think you need something like these to follow along with the planets for what is it? Saturday lives. Do this and then like put a YouTube icon on the bottom of it. And this. Yeah. So these are your release days. When I announce releases, you can put a sticker on it. They're gonna be free. They're gonna pop up at the ending when you check out. Starting whenever the next release is. Yeah. I told you I owe you all. I have so much things I need to get out to you, but I just haven't. People's sticky notes with their orders on it. Go figure. Okay. I mean, I've been using them all already. I'm just cleaning my table right now. Here's my checklist of things I have to do. There. How's the like communication? Not communication, but how's like the video quality today? Because I took it off of my Wi-Fi and I'm streaming straight off of my phone. May 30th, next release. No pressure, Amanda. Not like you even have anything like printed and set up and pictures taken for any of them right now. Just perfectly fine. Alrighty, so if you purchase during my birthday, my not my personal birthday, but the shop's Etsy birthday, which was May 4th, May the 4th be with you. If you made an order that day, this is the birthday kit. You get it for free if you ordered on my shop's birthday. But wait, there's more. It's gonna be a forever kit in the shop because I think they're so cute. Wait, hold on, let me just put it in there. You see the little cupcakes and the bows and the little banners and chocolate cupcakes and what I can't do this backwards. This is a struggle. Like little one. It's gonna be in the shop, so you can pick them if you want. It's just called Charmin Birthday, and it's cute little fun. I mean, like this is like almost all my colors. Yes, May the 4th. Um, I don't know what we're doing on May 4th, but that's the kit. That was the kit for Charmin James's birthday. Like so. So I'm just gonna put this on the side. These are actually part of orders. I have some stuff that we have to fill, so we're going to do that. Aren't these cute? These are the Ugly Duckling packs. And then the story is in here. It's a whole sheet, so you can read it out, or your littles can read it out. But this is the Tiny Dreamers kit for me. So cute, right? Look at the little ugly duckling up in the top, like in the little cave crying. So cute. And the kit. So we have that there. I have like these things that I need to put in pink. Pink. I am pink. Pink. Actually, my favorite color is like Tiffany blue. But yeah, my favorite color is Tiffany blue. I like purple too. Don't get me wrong. I do like a good purple, but it's Tiffany blue. Alrighty. So, you can't see this, but we're gonna go do a little twist. This, don't mind the light. I'm sorry. This is the inventory for Charming Dreams and the Bear Accessories. Thank you for joining my little preview. And during the last sale, I still have a lot of, like, you guys cleared out so much stuff. So let me just grab this. Oh, no, this is the Bear Accessories. The Bear Accessories. Put that back in there. This one. So when I say, like, I am packing and fulfilling orders and restocking at the same time, it's because of this. Let me just crank you a little straighter. Right over there. Just like that. So good. You sit right there. I love pink. I seriously love pink. I love pink. Um, I need to restock. I need to restock. All of these need to be restocked. Empty. Need to restock. These are really thin. This one is super thin. Need to restock. Need to restock. So what I'm doing is, like, if your order comes up and it's an empty one like this, I'm printing for you, and I am printing for like 5 to 10 extras to stick in here to have on inventory. Empty. Need to restock. Empty. This is just like that expired lady, expired, progressive. Empty. Hmm. Completely empty. So, like, I'm just trying to more empty. I'm trying to restock while I'm putting your orders together, because the next order I fulfill probably has the same ones needed, like, to be fulfilled as well. So I'm just been putting things in all over the place. Let me get the other one. Okay. Like so. So somebody ordered a bunch of these empty snail mail ones. So we're just going to restock it. This is what the mess is on my table, is just like a bunch of minis, like the dollar little kit things that need to be put back in its place. So we got that. This is hard to do in reverse. Like there. Hold that thought now. We have them. We have them. Oop, oop, oops. I see some sisterly quarrels going on in the comments right now, which is great. I love it. Um, I blame the both of you actually, but thank you. Thank you for your orders. I greatly appreciate it. But I blame the both of you for causing me to restock, since both of you ordered things in quantities. But here we go. Sticking that. This is really hard to do backwards. It's easier if I just have it down on the table and I just stick it in there. 1 second, I just dropped some unicorn. Some unicorn samplers. Make sure there's no like little cut stickers. I got a vacuum down there, but okay. We have some delivery, some Mickey Mouse stuff over there. Okay, unicorns. Oh, great. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I believe you did something like that. Just going to put this in the unicorns. I restocked a lot of unicorns just now. Someone was so great and like ordered like I think it was like three of each. So I had to cut more because a lot of them I only had like one of each in there. Unicorn bath time. I have to be extra careful with these unicorns because the unicorns are. I have a rainbow unicorn and a pastel unicorn. And some of them have almost the same things in them. So we have clean. Yeah. So cute, this little unicorn cleaning up the little mop bucket. Thanks for the heads up, Devin. I am going to definitely make sure I have 5 or more kits stocked up. Fill gas, unicorn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. B grade, I just ran that one over. That's a B grade. Well, that's actually not even a B grade. That's like for my use at this point because I just ran it over with my chair. Alrighty, so I got my table mostly clean. I have this right here that needs to be taken off and added to the birthday kit right here. Yeah, thanks for that heads up. I greatly appreciate it. If you all can like just give me a heads up like before it gets out of hand, I'd really appreciate it. So at least I can like stock up. Cause normally what I do is I usually have like 5 to 10 kits. 7 is my good number when it comes to like having items on stock or on hand. But then some like I forget which one it was. It was one of the book kits. And it went a little crazy and I think I sold like 20 something book kits during the sale. And I thought I printed enough and then I didn't. And these two, this be kind kit, these right here, these bees. Everybody went crazy for those cute little affirmations. And then here's me checking to make sure that everything is cut properly. My trash can is on this side. Trash can back over in the corner. Oop. Alrighty. So let's peel that off. I do have an order that we need to pack with this one to go out. So here we go. We go we go like so. Does anybody use a silhouette? I had Gavin 3D print me these and they clip onto the outside and it extends your that part that your mat rests on right here. You just clip it on and then your mat just sits like that. Isn't that cool? And so your mat doesn't like hang over so like the sticker paper doesn't like separate from your mat sometimes. If anybody wants some, I can put them on the shop if anybody's interested. I usually do them like two, one and two on each. This one I have three, but they hold up really cool and they don't like hang over the edge. So if anybody's interested in those, let me know. We can go ahead and I can go print you some. Because what I used to do is I used to shove a ruler in there, but then the ruler gets cut sometimes. Yeah, I'll put. It's just gonna be random colors though. Unfortunately, I can't guarantee what colors we have on spooling on the 3D printers at a given time. Unless, well, maybe I can make some like special Charm and Dreams ones. Maybe I'll make some Charm and Dreams ones. That would be cool. Um, I don't use scanning. Oh, that like whole print and cut thing that like reads the registration marks. I do that. I don't do the scan and cut. So the scan and cut, I have a Curio that does scan and cut. Curio actually came out a long time ago. That was my first silhouette machine. That one actually engraves metal and embosses. Like it does deep cuts. And Jen, can you elaborate on that real quick? By custom orders, what do you mean? You see this thing flapping in the AC? Yeah. Put it in the shop. Those little things. I don't know what you mean by custom orders. Depends. Depends who has to make the file for it. But anyways, yeah, I have some little sheets here. Yeah, we're good. Table is not clear. Um, he always does actually. He just made a bunch of masks for a really good friend of ours. He is actually like a artist, like a musical artist, and he's doing a music video. And Gavin like 3D printed him a whole bunch of masks. He does print stuff, not exactly to sell. I mean, he does print my I do have some organizer stuff that we're working on. Um, some like desk organizer things like that. I have him using his 3D printers for my stuff. He does 3D fabrication for his work stuff. But if there's something you need or something that you're interested in, and he can print it for you if he wants. Nothing serious, but yeah. We're prototyping some containers, and they're supposed to be magnet to like magnet, and they fit the Charm and Dream stickers in them perfectly. So all of your excess use stickers that easy to grab, just keep it in a stash right next to you. We're working on it. We're working on some stuff coming up. So um, I make him do stuff in my shop, but he doesn't do it like as like a business thing. But if you want something, hit us up and we can work something out. Take a drink. Cheers. I actually didn't really. This is like I'm still my first cup of the day, which is really bad. But anyways, now that I got most of that cleared, and I have move this box from earlier. I have mostly everything packed. Find it. There's one more Find It on the shop if anyone's interested. This is the Find It for May. $10 or more gets you this Find It pack if you find the Find It listing on there. There's a kit like this. There are redating numbers in here, and there's an alphabet sheet in here as well. Sorry, my nose has been itchy all day. Kind of crazy. There's one more in there. One more. This one's for an order. Right there. Okay, so I have a few more kits, birthday kits that I need to organize as well. This is what gets me into trouble. I stack them, I cut them like by sheet. So this is the first sheet. This is the next sheet. I stack them in sheets. And then I just like put it like this, and then I have to like go back and forth and to reorganize them. I don't know why I do this. Such a bad habit. But there's the birthday kits. Some birthday kits. Put on this side, right here that needs to be packed. Alright. So that's going there. We are going to pack in order. We're going to pack in order. Let me see. Miranda, I love you. This is your second half of your order. Your first order is in the basket already. The second order is ready to go. You placed the order on. I don't know what day this is. Devin just placed an order. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Um, Miranda, Miranda, Find It Friday, May edition. All right, let's pack your order. We have large redating stickers and I believe. Wait, before we start packing, you mean to tell me that this is not on the website? Is this why you all are not buying this? The patriotic one should be in the shop. Put a note, find it on it, and I'll just throw it into your order. You mean to tell me these are not in the shop? Are these not in the shop? They will be the next release. The next release. They'll be there. Along with like 40 other ones because that's how many I have. I have like 38 of those. Radiating stickers are coming in the next launch. I know I look really irritated. I'm not really irritated about it. It's just how the heck is it not on the website? Alrighty, back to what we're working on. Let's go ahead and print. It's going to be a little loud, giving you a little warning. It's going to be a smidge loud. I'm going to print Miranda's packing slip real quick. Thank you, Gavin, for getting this all set up because I was having an issue with my printer earlier. So let's see if this works. This better work. He just like, oh, this doesn't look like my shipping label. More settings. Yep, there we go. Rotate. Okay. Right. She works. He fixed it. Okay, packing slip right there. Okay, large redating numbers. Two redating numbers. Well, one redating number. Right in that pack right there. Like so. So this is basically all I'm doing is I'm looking at this sheet right here, pulling the stuff, pulling the items requested, and then I go back into it with the actual stuff and write on the packing slip. Let's see. Rainbow hearts. Rainbow hearts. Check boxes. Regular. Oh, I only have halves. We're gonna have to print rainbow hearts. Rainbow heart check boxes. Like so. Let's just go in there. You can kind of see on this screen, it'll pop up when I find it. Rainbow heart check boxes. Here it is. Whoa. Whoa, sis. Whoa. Let's zoom it in actually enough so you all can see this with me. Like so. I don't need any of this on this one, so we're going to group it, pull it to the side, highlight this, group this, object, replicate to the right, move this down. I do off center it so it's not in the registration mark area. Here we go, rainbow heart checkboxes, regular size, print, and I have it set to 3. We're going to do premium presentation matte. We're going to hit print. We're going to let that go. It's going to be a little noisy here, but it's okay. We got it. That is printing. B, hydrate icon planner stickers. There we go. Let's find that B. We are on B's and hydrate. 1. Small redating numbers. Gonna go flip right back to that redating page. Here we go. Small redating numbers. We have one of those. Be kind affirmations. Didn't I just cut those? Where'd they go? They were up here. And I just took them off. You were all with me when I just did that. Where did I put it? I totally got distracted. Thank you for distracting me, y'all. Y'all distracting me. Y'all are great, though. I love you all. Just a little distracting. Did I not stick it back in there? Where did I put it? Yep. Back in the basket we go. Redating numbers. Pulled. These sampler icons. Right back to it. These sampler icons. We have rabbits, so B's right here. Sampler icons. Hydrate. Sampler icon. Like so. Wolf sampler. See, this is like when everything is nicely stocked, we knock her out. Wolf sampler. Pastel unicorn sampler. Pastel unicorn sampler. Like so. Ha. Okay, floral books. That's the one everybody decided to purchase this time around. Everybody wanted the floral books, which is awesome. I appreciate it. I think that's great. We're going to pull out this one. No, we're going to pull out this one. Yes, once again, the Patriot kit is on the website. Alrighty, so planner sticker spreads. Haha, like so. I usually have all of them set like this, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the backside, but it's just been going so fast lately that some of these have like only one, if I even have one kit in stock. So let me fix that. This binder I've dropped a few too many times, so the prong pops up every so often. Okay, we got floral books. Floral books, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Floral books and purple planner sticker kit, which is going to be in this binder with the solid colors. And we're going to go to red, orange, yellow, green, blue, 1 purple left. See, now I have to restock that. which no problem in restocking. But just a reminder that I need to do that in a little bit. Kits are going back up. Order is now pulled. And now we're going to throw the freebies in there. Like so. This goes right there. Haha. Haha. We just packed an order together. How great is that? The only thing left I have to do is that. I'm not going to cut it. Let's just cut it. It's going to be kind of loud though. I just don't want to. I don't want to cut it because it is going to be loud. But let's just do it anyways. Okay, we are going to zoom in. One thing that I don't like about Silhouette is the cut lines move. So you can't see it from here, but you see this purple line right here. In the regular screen, it shows that it's lined up together, but if you zoom in all the way, there's actually a gap in between. And that gap actually makes it like shredded paper because it's cutting so close together. So what I have to do is ungroup. Well, I don't have to ungroup because it's already ungrouped. But I have to ungroup and move that line so where it's like lined up against the other line when I cut the outlines so it doesn't shred or I give like some dirty cuts and stuff. So everything's set to the right proportions. Let's stick one of these on and we're going to send it straight to our little baby right here. What I like about the Silhouette is that you can do multiple cuts in one pass. So I'm going to put it onto the Silhouette Cinderella. I have this one is Snow White, this one is Cinderella. I don't know why, just years ago I just named them all princesses. I even named all of my printers too. I have like a Minnie Mouse, a Daisy Duck when I liked Disney a lot. Alrighty, so all these cut lines, I can do the outline cut, so I can do the inside cuts, the little kiss cuts at the same time, and then during the same cut, I don't have to take it out and hit send again. It'll cut the outside lines too. So that's what I like about this Silhouette. And you can adjust the pressure manually up on the screen right here. So instead of like running, like I know the Cricut and stuff, you have to run it one pass, and if it doesn't go deep enough, run the pass again. This one, you can customize it to cut as deeply as you want or not as deeply as you want. So I have that going there. I have a few more of these B sheets that I need to cut for another order that's right after Miranda's. So I'm just going to run this as well on the top. And if you have the business edition, you can use multiple machines at once. But normally, like when I say I'm cutting stickers and I'm like running my machines, this is basically what I'm doing. Cinderella, Snow White, hit send, queued it up. That's going. Printer's going. I have one more printer down there, that's going to be going in a few seconds too. So that's just basically what I'm doing, just constantly running that. So if you are in any group with me and I start sending you random like reels and stuff or reels, it's because I'm just sitting here going, okay, well, we just need to wait for this to finish cutting. Yeah. Hydrate. Okay, so while we're doing that, we're going to get our freebies together. Since she spent, let's see, since Miranda spent, I don't even know how much she spent on this order. She spent over 35. Okay, she spent $35. You get the freebie, you get the thank you, and then there's a new quote. Every time I have to reprint these, like every 50 cards after reprint, I change the quote in the back and the color of the card. So That's done. She's getting that. I'm just throwing in a freebie headband mouse sticker. I have extra of these, throwing those in there. She gets 3 cloud card stickers. 1, 2, 3, and a cloud card. So you use this cloud and you stick it on this card, and then when you fill up the whole card, you get something fun. You email me that you take a picture of the card, email me, and then on your next order, you get something a little fun. Sometimes it might be a shop credit, sometimes it might be a kit. Depends. Depends on the season, depends on what's on hand. Yeah, so we're gonna go check this off, rip this off, check the stickers. They work perfectly fine. Stick this back on because I'm probably gonna use these. These are so cute. That's why I check and make sure that my stickers are all cut perfectly on here. Take one off, like so. Put the other one in the 2D stuff drawer. Run this in here. Pull another one, put a restock, put it in, go in. Snow White, Cinderella, 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 Cinderella. So we do that. Let's check off her order. So we have the Rainbow Hearts check boxes. Oh, she wanted 2. Okay, she gets 2. I dropped that one right there. 2. She gets 2. We have our freebies. So while I'm gonna do the checkbox thing off of the planning, oh my goodness, off of the packing slip. The freebies go in the back. Freebies go in the back. Order goes to the front. So those are the hearts. We have a large redating. Mark that off. Large redating. Find It Friday. We're going to put the Find It Friday in the back. Keep it nice and strong. Give that a heart. B, hydrate. We got the hydrate there. Small redating stickers. We have one of those. Be kind affirmation right here. Mark that with a heart. B sampler right there. Mark with a heart. So I like to double check because like I sometimes miss one or two when I'm just putting things together. Pastel unicorns right here. Floral books and purples right there. Done and done. And then, ooh, see, just talking about me missing stuff. She ordered a zombie. I'm going to, I believe it's this one. No, nope. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Here we go. Shout out to Miranda for getting the zombies. Hey girl, hey. There we go. Right there. Packing her up. Let's go ahead and I'll do her mailing label off screen because she has another order that we're doubling up on. So this is the second order of her 2 orders. So I have to weigh both of them and then we will figure it out on her weight and her shipping and her tracking. This bag will not fit. It's a little too narrow, so we're going to use the big bag. And I use these plastic ones. I'm not a fan. I want to do something else. But when it comes to like extreme weather, I always end up going back to just the pre-sealed, self-sealing bag, whatever you call it. In the bag, like so. Make it a little pretty. Because like if it rains, your stickers are protected. If your order gets a little banged up in shipping, still protected. Rip this thing off because that thing is static clinging to the mats. Give it a little shake. A cute little fold over to make it nice and tight. We're gonna stick a sticker. Huh, thanks. I try to be organized. We're gonna use this one. I only have a few more left, so let's use that. It says it's time for some Happy Mail. We use that to hold it down. There we go. There's her order. Order complete. In the pile with her other order, and that will go out very shortly. We have those that are just done. Isn't this awesome? Pull it like so. Pull, pull. I usually don't bend my mats like this. Normally it's flat and then you pull it the other way so you don't bend the stickers. But my mats are actually like at the perfect stickiness where they can come off very easily, so I keep it like that. I keep on pulling this like I want to do something with it. I do want to do something with that. That goes in the trash. This goes up here. Eject. So normally what you can do so you don't stretch your don't curl your sticker paper is put your mat face down and then pull it off like so, and then it comes out straight. Well, a little floppy, but it comes out straight and it doesn't curl. Because if you go like this, you end up like curling your pages. But just checking to make sure all the stickers are easy to peel, and that is great. That is good. And put a couple more down just to put it down. Send. Put the bees on the top because that's where they belong. And that's pretty much what I do constantly in my room when I'm fulfilling orders. Just cranking it out, go, go, go. And that's how I end up forgetting to like eat or drink or do anything because it's just constantly like load it, press play, go, print, load, that I somehow forget what time it is. And next thing you know, I look up and it's like 10 o'clock at night and there's a whole day. But it's so great. It's so fulfilling. It's so much fun. I enjoy doing this for all of you. I love that you all seem to enjoy my stuff most of the time. Sometimes it's very off the wall things, which is okay. I I'm off the wall myself, so it's okay. But thank you. Um, we're all getting things done today, which is really great. Table is pretty much clear. I do have a sponge here. This sponge is from the Dollar Tree. I love it. Like when you clean things, you go like that. But actually, when it gets really humid in here, I get a little sweaty, and I just like tap this sponge, and like my hands are completely like dry. I don't know if there's like some kind of like thing in this sponge, probably some kind of chemical that like dries it out, but just go like that, and my hands are just they don't at all. So that's my hidden secret. I have some edges right here with like thank you stickers. Put it on the side for an order. And now we have 5 more people's orders to complete. Anyways, I hope you all had a lot of fun with me today. I was productive. I hope you all were productive. You all have a wonderful start of your week, wonderful end of your week, whatever it may be. Thank you for hanging out with me for the past hour. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I shall see you next week, hopefully for a plan with me with a preview of all the new stuff coming out at the ending of the month. Y'all have a good night now. Bye!